Assalamualaikum and a good day everyone. My name is Nor Shabeena, binti Othuman Mydin, and I am currently pursuing a PhD in Education at University Technology Malaysia. Today, I am delighted to present my research outline titled Leading Change, a Transformational Leadership Framework to Empower Teachers and Cultivate Active Learning in Malaysian Education. Let's begin with a research problem. In Malaysia, equipping students with 21st century skills such as critical thinking, collaboration, creativity, and communication remains a significant challenge. While active learning has been shown to outperform traditional teaching methods, its adoption faces barriers such as limited professional development for teachers, resistance to change due to time constraints, and misalignment with classroom evaluations and expectations. Transformational leadership, a globally recognized leadership approach, has proven effective in inspiring teachers and fostering collaboration. However, its potential in empowering Malaysian teachers to implement active learning strategies remains underexplored. This research seeks to bridge that gap. My study has 4 main objectives, and they are: Number 1, to explore the challenges teachers face in adopting and implementing active learning strategies in Malaysian schools. Number 2, to explore the influence of transformational leadership practices on teacher empowerment and the adoption of active learning methods. Number 3, to identify the key leadership strategies that effectively promote active learning in Malaysian schools. Number 4, to develop a comprehensive framework that links transformational leadership with active learning practices in Malaysian schools. These objectives then drive the following research questions. Number 1, what are the key barriers teachers face in adopting active learning strategies in Malaysian classrooms? Number 2, how do transformational leadership practices influence teacher empowerment and the adoption of active learning methods? Number 3, what leadership strategies are most effective in fostering active learning in diverse educational settings? And lastly, number 4, how can a transformational leadership framework be developed to bridge the gap between leadership practices and active learning adoption in Malaysian schools? To address these questions, I am employing a qualitative research design focused on case studies of public and private Malaysian schools. Data will be collected through interviews with school leaders and teachers, focus group discussion with students, and classroom observations to examine practical applications of leadership and teaching strategies. This design allows for a nuanced understanding of the experiences and perspective of all stakeholders. My study will focus on Malaysian primary and secondary schools with diverse cultural demographics. The participants will include 10 school leaders, 20 teachers, and 50 students aged 10 to 16. A purposive sampling ensures a rich variety of perspectives, helping to identify effective leadership practices across different school settings. I will use 3 main instruments: a semi-structured interviews with school leaders and teachers, focus group discussion with students to uncover shared challenges, and classroom observations to evaluate active learning practices and their alignment with leadership styles. And to ensure reliability, I will review existing literature and use observation checklists to align findings with my objectives. Data will be analyzed using thematic and content analysis techniques. Triangulation will then be employed to enhance the credibility of findings by cross-verifying data from interviews, discussions, and observations. This approach ensures a comprehensive understanding of the interplay between leadership practices and classroom dynamics. My research aims to identify: number 1, the barriers to adopting active learning, such as resource limitation and gaps in professional development. Number 2, leadership strategies that empower teachers and enhance classroom engagement. Ultimately, I expect to develop a practical framework that demonstrates how transformational leadership can drive positive educational outcomes, motivating teachers and engaging students in active learning. To conclude, this research highlights the critical role of transformational leadership in overcoming barriers to active learning. By fostering a culture of empowerment and collaboration, leaders can inspire teachers to implement innovative strategies benefiting students across Malaysia. Here, I attach the list of references that I have started reading to find common grounds, expert opinions, and gain understanding on my own research, along with identifying the potential research gaps. Thank you for your time and attention listening to my presentation about my research outline.